Hi everybody, how are you? Welcome to Deborah's Journey. My name is Deborah and I am so happy and delighted that you're here joining me on my video today. I am going to be talking about sinking funds today and really hoping that you'll help me with this discussion. I have come to the point where sometimes I'm questioning whether I'm going to continue to use them or to stuff them, or if I'll just put all the money in the bank account and I'm still gonna designate, but I just am not gonna have cash. I'm not gonna be doing envelopes or any of the cash stuffings anymore. I feel like it will be easier for me in my life because I'm really trying to downsize a lot of things and just constantly focusing on stuffing envelopes and for different reasons could be tedious and challenging. I appreciate you for joining me on this channel. I share my journey with saving money, paying off debt, and also having a good time doing those things. I also share my budget with you. And I would love for you to join me on my journey if you're interested. Today I'm going to talk about sinking funds. This binder right here is my sinking fund binder. I do have about 12 sinking funds. Half of those sinking funds are online, but those sinking funds stay in a high yield savings account, and I usually stuff them twice a month. I get 2 paychecks a month, so that's usually what I do. I stuff based on my primary paycheck. I sometimes kind of question if I'm getting a little burnout from doing this, and so I wanted to share 5 pros, 5 cons with you, and then maybe through talking through this, I will come to a conclusion. Maybe you can help me come to a conclusion. I would certainly appreciate your input on this matter. This binder, I usually, again, stuff it with cash, and I keep the cash because I do use these envelopes frequently. Some of them not that frequently, but I still like to have the cash. So let me share with you how much cash I'm working with. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Now these 5s are new, so they're very, very, very stuck. See, they're new. Okay, so that was, oh my gosh, I lost count already. So this is 100. Okay, so that's 10. Move this out the way. 10. See what I mean? They're stuck. 20, 30, 40, so that's 140. And then I have 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and 51. I don't know how I got a random dollar, but okay, it's $1. I'll take it. And I hope everybody's having a good week so far. Okay, I'm going to start with the cons about why I'm thinking about stopping cash stuffing when it comes to sinking funds. The first thing is all these envelopes. Keeping track of envelopes and labels and stuffing them and unstuffing them and just putting money in envelopes. It's time consuming. You have to have the right denominations and change. This is something that takes time, and sometimes it can be a little bit much, and I'll leave the money in the binder, usually in this front pocket here, until I'm ready to cash stuff it and put it in the envelopes. But just putting money in envelopes, is that even practical anymore? So this is pets, and so for pets, I am going to put $30 in this. Okay, so that's 20. And we're going to go to the sticky 5 and 30. Okay, it's nice to have fresh, crisp, new $5 bills. I'm certainly not complaining. Some of these other 5s look really bad. Okay, so I have in my pet envelope, I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 5, 80, 5, 95. Okay, so almost $100 in my pet envelope. So one of the things I wanted to mention about another one of my cons of using cash is this money could be earning interest, and every little dollar adds up. Because this money is not in the bank, I'm losing out, really. I'm losing out not only on interest, but protection, like having my money secure in a high yield savings account. So that is something I think about a lot. All right, the next envelope is my P.O. box. Now, I'm trying to change my P.O. box, so I haven't been posting my P.O. box in my videos recently. Because of that, I'm changing my P.O. box, because when I moved, my P.O. box is still at my old area, and it's just too inconvenient. And so stay tuned. I will have that new information up, I'm hoping, within the next couple of weeks. This is going to get 15. I may have some change in here. Let's see. I do. So there's a 5 here, and I'm going to grab a 20. Okay, so for the P.O. box, I have a total of 100, 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So 150 should be plenty to start a new P.O. box. One of the other cons is having too much cash on hand. Do I need all this cash at home? Do I need to have cash where I'm worried that somebody may find the cash and take it? And just all these different scenarios. Like, I always have this worry in the back of my mind. I have too much cash. I have too much cash. And I think sometimes it does give me a little anxiety, because I feel like, is that really the smartest thing to do, to have all of these binders with cash in them? So that is something I've really thought about for a while, and it's probably on the top of my list of concerns of why I need to maybe make a change. This next envelope is birthdays, and this will be for the birthdays for my sons. I'm going to add $25 to this. Okay, 20 and 5. Okay. So I have a total of 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90, 5, 300, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $305 in my birthday envelope, which is great. My son's birthdays are towards the end of the year, so I have a little ways to go. I'm trying to save at least $600 in this envelope. I think that's a good amount. One of the other concerns I have, or cons, is sometimes forgetting to grab the money when I go out. And then I end up having to swipe my card, and then I have the cash here. I have to remember to get the cash, deposit it back in the bank. And it's so much extra work. And is it really necessary when the money was already in the bank account? It was already in my account. And so I feel like I'm running around going back and forth. And I don't have a very close bank to me where I live. And so I have to usually travel out to find my bank, because I bank with a credit union and they don't have that many locations. And so I think that, that's huge to me. So that's 40, 5, and 50. That's a big one. That is a big one, guys. I really think about that a lot too, just being more convenient for me. When you have a busy schedule already, convenience is everything. All right, so that's 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 420, 35. I'm gonna put that back here. 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. $460 in my miscellaneous. This is the envelope that I use for sinking fund categories that I don't have an envelope for. I'll just pull it from here, or if one of my other envelopes, if I'm short money in that, then I'll use some of the money from here for that purpose. And the final con, I think, is just not having to worry about going to the bank to withdraw cash. It's already scary enough going to ATMs and getting money out. You have to look behind your shoulders. It's just all of that. So going to banks to get where I could just transfer the money from my checking account to my high yield savings account, and I don't have to worry about touching any money. I don't have to go to the bank to do that, and that money will go into my savings. So that is another big con. Those are compelling enough reasons. I mean, security, going to the bank, having a lot of envelopes, worrying about cash in the home. Those are all things that I really worry about. Those are all things that really have me questioning if I want to do this much longer. But let me tell you some of the pros of having sinking funds in cash and using envelopes. It's very convenient to have your money in all these different envelopes, buckets, accounts. You know, you can have some online accounts. That way, that money is designated for the purpose you intended it to be. And I feel like if I put all my money in one savings account, one pot, I may get it mixed up, or I may overspend because it's all in one pot. So that is a huge concern of mine, because I have done that before. So when you know yourself, that is really going to help you make the decision about what to do. This envelope is giveaways, and I am going to add $15 to this one. This is 20, 40, 5, 50, 5, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Okay, that's $90 and $91. And again, some of this money is in the bank. I am doing a March giveaway. Put your clover at the end of your comment or in your comment somewhere, just so I know you are participating. Another pro that I think having money is good for is because what if you have an emergency and you need cash? There have been times somebody needed some cash. They were going to pay me back. I didn't have to go to the bank. I just went into my envelope, pulled the cash out, and then when they gave it back to me in cash, I just put it back in the envelope. So it was really nice to not have to worry about going to get cash, going to get these different denominations. I was able to make change when I needed some repairs done. I had cash, and if it was more than what I had in my envelope, I could always pull it from other envelopes. But that was really convenient, and I like that a lot. Using cash is more motivating for me than just transferring money to a bank account. I will be honest, there's something about the feel of cash, touching it, that crisp sound as you're counting it. Now this is my giving envelope, and I add $10, and that's the 2 5s, but I don't count it because this is one envelope. I don't use this money for any other purpose but to give and to donate for different purposes. One of the pros about doing this is that you know, having all of my designated accounts is a good thing, and I think in the long run, I keep track, and I also know what my patterns are better by how I spend my money. So having it in separate accounts is very helpful, and that is something that has helped me tremendously, and I know it works for me. And the last envelope is my home maintenance, and it's going to get this last, well, there's $6 here, so it's going to get $6. And this is for home projects, minor home repair type projects, or if I need to buy something for the home, I can use this money. So this is 25, 35, 45, 50, 5, 65, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, and $81 in my home maintenance. Okay, so those are all of my cash sinking funds. And the final pro that I would say I really like is that this method has been proven for me. It really, really works. I have been able to save way more money than I've ever saved. And I think there's just something, again, about cash. It's more exciting, it's more glamorous to have cash, to count cash, to save cash, and to use cash. And for some reason, it is something I really enjoy. I have things I like about cash stuffing, things I like about putting my sinking funds in envelopes and keeping cash, but there's quite a few things I don't like. And so what do you think? What would you do if you were sort of at a crossroads? Would you continue to do what works, or would you maybe try something different? Let me know what you think. And before I go, this is Women's History Month. This challenge comes from the Almost Organized Owl, and this is Women Change the World. At the bottom here, there's some numbers. So there's 2 10s here. I have a 20 in the cut right here. I'm gonna put this $20 in this challenge. And thank you, Lynette. She told me to use this money for personal, for me, for myself. And I'm gonna do just that. So I have $40 here, and I think I have a little ways to go, but the month is not over. I'm gonna keep working on this all month. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and I will talk to you again in an upcoming video. Take care. Bye.